Scott Driscoll is Executive Director of the Retailers Association. He's on the line. Good morning, Scott.
Morning, Mike.
Thanks for your time today.
Pleasure.
You say there's been another major gaffe for or by the Rudd government, and this time it's costing consumers direct dollars. What is the gaffe and how is it costing consumers?
Mike, it's on the back of the Food Watch website, grocerychoice.gov.au, that I think most people are aware of. It's copped a lot of flack, but here we go again. This government has put some absolute salt in the wound of consumers and independent retailers. It would appear that the Minister Chris Bowen, who's responsible for this website, who's given assurances that no business under 1,000 square metres is included, so that we're comparing apples with apples. But I've got first-hand accounts from my members that indeed their stores, which are under 1,000 square metres, are being thrown into the mix.
Is that right? So it's quite wrong.
Absolutely skewing the figures, Mike, and not giving a true account to consumers whatsoever with regard to what you might be paying down at an independent supermarket that is the size of a Coles or a Woolworths or an Aldi.
So what needs to be done then?
Look, Mike, they need to take this thing down. I think, frankly, there's been so many outcries about this website and about its disproportionate support of the Coles-Woolworths duopoly, the fact that it's basically a $13 million ad for Coles and Woolworths at the hand of the federal government. This thing is absolutely riddled with mistakes, with inaccuracies, and now what we're seeing is again further distortion and further skewing away from the benefit of shopping at a locally family-owned independent retailer.
So what you're saying, Scott, is far from encouraging competition, it's in fact supporting the existing duopoly, and it's really just cementing the present situation and making it harder for people to find out where to get the best buys.
Mike, that's dead right. This whole inquiry that we saw millions and millions of Australian working families' dollars being spent on has turned out to be a farce. Unfortunately, we've seen Chris Bowen hitching his wagon to the Food Watch website, and basically it's an embarrassment for the ACCC and the government. I mean, we've had word from people that we know within the ACCC that they're just ashamed, basically, of what is being put out there. If you have a look at the thing, Mike, and I'm not sure what you have, but there's a section that has Coles, a section that has Woolworths, a section that's got Aldi, and then independents are all grouped together. So essentially, if you have a region, and we know of instances where supposedly the independents have been better prices than the majors, but it's just nominated as independents. I mean, how do people know where they're meant to go, who they're meant to support, where the good prices are? This is a dead-set free kick to Coles and Woolworths, which are the duopoly that control 80% of the supermarket spend in the country and that have caused the high food inflation.
Interesting. Scott, appreciate your time and comments. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
Scott Driscoll, Executive Director of the Retailers Association, 2CC, Ted Dwight.